I'm feeling like I'm not getting anywhere with this office, and so I'm going to set a timer for 1 hour and just see what I can get done in that time. So, let's see. I can preset the time. 59, 60. Okay, here we go. So I got 60 minutes here. Pushing start. Let's go. So the first thing that I needed to do was clear off the floor because I needed to get at the shelves. I wanted to work on the shelves. So these chairs, they always just roll out into the hallway. Got to get them out of the way. Got some papers I got to recycle and garbage, of course. So I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I have tons of like school things from the kids already. It's only September and already feel like there's a bunch of papers and binders and school supplies and those kind of things. Oh, those are wheels for my chair. I need to put those on there. And that's my bucket or one of my totes for like, these are my donation box and I'm going to get rid of in 3 months kind of thing, my quarantine box. And that's that empty box that I found last time. Just gonna put that over there, shuffling empty boxes. And that's the monitor that I was gonna do something with and I still have not. Look at this, I lie to you all the time. How rude of me. I want to do things, just sometimes it just doesn't always happen. Then I was like, man, I want to use this tote for something, but I'm not really sure what. So, put it down. Get to my recycling. These are school work papers. They're actually papers from last year. And I only keep things if the kids had like a little story that they wrote or a picture or something special. If it's like math or science or anything like that. I mean, that's just regular stuff that everybody does. So it's, I don't want to clog up their memory boxes with those kind of things. So just the cute little pictures and stuff. Okay, so I got the floor cleared enough, and now I can start working on these shelves, the things around these shelves. I am recycling things, and I did a poor job of framing these shots, so you only get to see part of me. And then I've got a garbage bag on that side of the frame. So a little bit of recycling, a little bit of garbage. I'm so proud of myself for getting rid of some things. This red tote has mostly like little notes and things that I need to keep. So I just push that off to the side. And then, I've got like pencils. So there's like 1,000,001 pencils, crayons, markers, pens, all those kind of things are here in the office. If I find them around the house, I bring them to the office, which I'm trying to like corral them at least. Look at me throwing things away. So proud. And then, getting to the scrapbooking paper that I haven't used in years. So, I don't know about you guys, but I used to scrapbook a whole lot more. I haven't done it since we moved, pretty much. So, technically, I should probably get rid of this whole pile of paper, but I can't bring myself to do that. So, I am just kind of like moving things out of the way. I've got more paper here in this box. And I'm going to go through it and see what I want to keep and what I want to get rid of. Now tell me honestly in the comments if you like my commentary or if you don't and you'd prefer just to have sound. I'm okay either way. Sometimes I have trouble thinking of things to say to tell you guys, but I do like just talking and sharing little things with you. But I also just like the pleasantness of just listening to papers rustling. And maybe you do too. Or if you'd like music, let me know. Okay, look, found a little box for my scrapbook paper. So we're gonna go through this. Find which ones I'm gonna keep, which ones I'm getting rid of. This video is all double time. Oh, look at us, 53 minutes remaining. I lost my train of thought. So anyways, scrapbook paper and just craft paper in general. It's just colored paper and things like that. So I'm putting ones that are like whole papers into the black box because I'm going to keep all the black book stuff. And what I do is I usually take it to like our youth group so that they can make things from it, like cards or, you know, that kind of stuff. And I'm looking around like, what do I do next? And then I was like, okay, I'm just going to put, actually what I was looking for was a box for these bigger scrapbook paper because the 12 by 12 stuff won't just fit in a regular box. And then I just kind of gave up and I was like, it's okay. I'll just stack it nicely. And for now, I'm sure my children will get into it. That's one sure way of getting something used is like you put it away, right? And then somebody uses it. So who else is guilty of hoarding scrapbook paper for years and you haven't used it? Please share in the comments. Look at us, 49 minutes remaining. We're going to start to get into some of the good stuff. Okay, first I have to get through some like discs and DVDs and those kind of things that I've kept. This little binder thing that I haven't opened in years. But I was like, I don't want to get rid of the binder thing, so I kept it. I fixed my shot so you can see my face. Isn't that nice of me? Then this has like DVDs and CDs of mostly of drawings, like past drawings and photos. Just kind of a mix of things, but I do have most of them labeled correctly. So I'm actually just trying to decide, am I actually a hoarder or I just, you know, don't want to get rid of things because I might need them or, you know, although, I mean, like hoarders might need things too, right? Like that's why they keep things. Anyways, I'm tucking index cards away in this little brown box. Got some envelopes here. Checking on you. Hey, how's it going? How has your fall been, everybody? I have been loving the nice weather. We had one like super windy day. Well, it's probably been like a couple super windy days, but for the most part, it's only been one that's kind of ruined my day. And I've been enjoying that the wind has at least kept the bugs away. That's been nice. We've had some nice sunsets, and this fall has just been really pleasant, actually. You know, I said I didn't like fall, but really what I don't like about fall is that winter is coming, and I hate winter driving. I don't like the icy roads. So we actually decided to invest in some winter tires for my car, and that just gives me a little more confidence about driving this winter. So I'm kind of excited about that. I'm not excited to drive on the winter roads, but I'm excited to, somebody just shut the lights off on me. Gosh, guys, I was like sitting outside on my deck, on the steps, because I'm waiting for my cat to come in. And somebody, turned the light off on me behind me. My husband did. He was on his way to bed. And I was like, I was out there. Anyways. Okay, back to cleaning. Scissors that are in a package because I've used them, but I put them back in the package so that I knew kind of like where they were, sort of thing. Oh man, the things that you keep, right? This is crazy. It's like, this is definitely like first world problems. I know, like a phone that we've never used, I just need to get rid of. Oh, just wait till I get into this little tote of 3 drawers. I'm like so excited. Got some things on top though I gotta get. I found like 2 of those little math set things, you know, those angles and stuff. Probably don't need either of them, but you know. And then another clipboard. I think I have like 4 or 5 clipboards now. And that's a clogging tap because I used to dance. And I used to teach dance. So I used to do clogging back in the day. Okay, so getting into this little box here. Got like a little sewing kit thing. And some buttons and thread. And in this little black thing is like safety pins. So at least those are all kind of together. And then I was like, oh, I've got scissors in here. 39 minutes. Look at us go. We are rolling here. So remember this, I double speed. I sped this video up because I didn't think that we all needed to sit through a whole hour of me cleaning. So I felt like half an hour was reasonable. That's what I was prepared to do. So look at me. I'm putting all my tape into this little white box because I was like, I'm just going to corral it all into one little box. And then that way, when I go looking for tape, I know exactly where to look. I'm super excited about it. I don't love the tabs on the box, so actually I end up taping them up so that they're out of the way. And yeah, I do get a label on it, but for now, there it is. So excited about that. Then I got some more crafty things in here. There's a little like X-Acto knife for like cutting craft paper things. And what else is in there? I can't even remember now. Something I found that goes in there. Okay, putting that little craft box there because I'm going to put more crafting things in it. So I'm putting back the buttons and the string and the sewing stuff so I know where it is because it was already there, so that way it kind of just lives in the same spot. But we cleaned it out, so now it's not so messy. And then this was like a little tape handgun thing that my mom got me for Christmas last year that I haven't opened yet, but it's going to come in handy this Christmas, I know for sure. You always look for tape, right? So now I know where it is. Taking those scissors out of that bad boy. And I put them in the box, but I do find a new home for them in a little bit. Okay, DVDs, CDs, these all go up together. They're up with like the memorabilia stuff at the top shelf. Okay, we're getting there. Almost got my whole little pile here cleaned off. I found like a little identification thing from like, you know, the RCMP will give you like these little things for the kids at school or whatever sometimes. And I found one that I'd actually filled out with some of my oldest child's like fingerprints in it and everything. I was like, oh, that's kind of nice to have. And then I was kind of like, oh, I want to do one for my other kids too. 32 minutes. Okay, we're into the good stuff, you guys. So I was like, I'm going to go through these drawers. So the top drawer, this is actually the second drawer. It has mostly sticky note stuff in it already. I'm just like ripping off the top of the sticky notes because, you know, they get like pencils on them sometimes or crinkled and things. So I'm just going to get them all cleaned up. I have some command strips in there. You can always use those. Double-sided tape. And then I find, sticky notes, more sticky notes, million sticky notes. I'm not sure why I have so many. I personally don't use that many sticky notes, but I think we had to buy some for school for a few years. And, so they came home with like partially used sticky note things. But now we just have a lot. So I'll have to tell my kids to get in there, use those. Got some popsicle sticks, because you always need those crafting. Find a little bag to put them in so everything's all together. And staples. Just wait, you guys. I find so many staples. It's hilarious. Some magnets from an old calendar. I like these magnets for when I'm teaching at church. Then I can put things on the board with them. So I actually use them. So I didn't throw them away. But I do have another place for all of them to live together. And then I'm looking for something to put these little tacks in. They're like tacks with hooks, and I was going to use them for my car keys and things, but the tack part like was too thick for the little cork board that I put my keys on, and so I couldn't use them for that, but I did hang on to them. Okay, putting all the sticky notes back, because I know like for sure they're going to live here. All the sticky notes live in this drawer. Sometimes I sing things. Sorry, guys. And we have a family member who works for the RCMP, and so we have a lot of think and drive post-it note things. They have come in handy over the years. Hey, look, more staples. Yay, another whole box of 5,000. Do I need that many staples? No, probably never. So I put some beside me because I'm like, I will just like take these to work. We use staples more at work than I would ever at home. So, oh look, more staples. Oh gosh, you guys. Oh, and another little one. So it's like 3 big boxes of staples and 2 little boxes of staples. It's hilarious. 26 minutes. Okay, I love that these things come in these little plastic containers because I was like, good, I'm going to keep using these because they're like a nice little container thing. It's like I went to the container store and I didn't even have to go to the container store. These giant clips are really great if you were making like a blanket fort out of like a bed sheet, you know, something lighter. Because they like help clip them together or hold them onto things. So that's my mom hack for you guys. Okay, I found some safety pins, put them in that little black bag. And then these are full of tacks. And like on a day-to-day basis, I don't really use that many tacks. But I do keep them around because at Christmas time, I like to do a countdown on our corkboard thing. Oops, that one totally flew across the room. And I use the tacks for that usually. So, I mean, for one time a year. I don't know. Maybe I'll use them for something else. But it's not a very good excuse. I know it's not minimalism, but that's not what I'm here for. I am just trying to get everything in order. Okay, so look at us. We got some little boxes here. It's so perfect. And found 2 staple pullers that goes with all the million staples that I have. So I'm taking one to work. That's why I put it beside me. Just going through this little box, I was like, this will be perfect for paper clips. It already has paper clips in it. I'm going to dump the rest of these paper clips in here. Perfect. Pull out that little cardboard thing. It's great. Had some more little things to add to the middle drawer that I found in the bottom drawer. Those are those little tack things. Put them in there. Okay, now time for the top drawer. We are at 21 minutes remaining. Pull out all these tapes because I know exactly where to put those. Right with my tape box. Pull out all the pens because I have a different place for pens, so they're not going to live in this drawer anymore. First I'm going to put them in this pencil case, but then put them where I put the other pens. This is like pencil lead. It's for like one of those math things, you know, the draw the circle and the arcs and things. A tiny little X-Acto knife. So I put it with the other X-Acto knife, the bigger one. Became all little paper clips. Because I have a home for those. Love it when we have homes for things. Oops, I have too many drawers open. there's a compass in case I ever get lost, because that's the perfect place for it, right there in my little drawer, you know. I probably bought it for something, put it in there and totally forgot about it. More pencil lead for mechanical pencils. And then I was like, I'm just going to throw the rest of this away. So proud of myself for that. Normally I'd sort everything down to the last paper clip, but you know, I let some of those go. But I don't feel bad about it. And then I was like, ooh, this will be the perfect spot for scissors. So got a little chalk brush thing in there too. My pencil leads. And pencil sharpeners. And I was like, is this good? And I was like, no, man. Haven't used it in years. It's disgusting. Threw it away. Okay, and I was like, am I done? It's a little, that's like a little screwdriver for glasses. Here we go. We got 16 minutes out of our hour remaining on our timer. I decided to keep this box. I'm using it to corral like the DVD things, the command strip hooks and envelopes, all those kind of like little papery things that were like envelope-like, and the hangers. It just seemed like a really good spot for them. I did put little labels on those drawers now. You can see, threw away a calculator because it was dead. Alright, and then I was like, look, I got like shelf space left over. I'm so excited. So I put these clipboards here. And then I was like, what do I do next? I don't even know. I'm so excited. I got these empty containers that I can use for something, but I'm not going to use them yet, so I'm just putting them there because I'm sure I will use them, just don't know what for yet. 13 minutes. Okay, and then I was like, I need to finish labeling things like the tape box, the envelope box, those kind of things. And while I'm labeling boxes, let's talk about what I'm planning on doing with these shelves. If I tell you guys, then I have to do at least something like it. So my idea is to paint the whole wall with the shelves on it, a solid color, to add some trim and board between the shelves and above the shelves to make it look like these are 3 shelves that are built in to the wall. I'm really excited about it, actually. All right, we've got 10:34 left. I've got this side over here next to the window that I'm going to work on. Let's see how much we can do. Thought I should maybe check in with you guys. Okay, so anyways, I'm telling you about my painting project. So I have big ideas for this office, right? Like, I want it to be beautiful. Like, I need something a little more grown up. I'm turning 40 in literally days, and so I need to grow up. Not like in a bad way, but like in a classy, like elegant kind of way. So going to paint the shelves and then go through everything like one more time, clean it up a bit, get some nicer boxes for things or baskets or something, you know, just to make it look a little more cohesive. So it's going to take time. Obviously, the painting project's going to take like a million years, but I am very excited about it. I got my husband on board. He is like a talented carpenter, and so he can help me cut the things and nail things together. I don't have to do it on my own. I would try to do it on my own. I'm not against doing things, but if he can do it, and I know he can do it really well, I will stick to the painting. He can stick to the building, and together we're like a dream team. So over here I have some papers that like intent on keeping because they were like, oh, these are like important papers, but they're not really that important. I had photos in this little tube thing. It's where I keep like the kids' photos from years past that I had on my wall, but I took them down because I got new photos. This little box has some craft paper and scissors and things for like kids to use, and I like it. I'm keeping the box. I probably will go through it and slim it down a little bit so it's not like there's not like too much in there. I find with kids you have to give them just like a small amount at a time, otherwise it's overwhelming. Oh, and then I found these magazine holders and I was like, dang it, I could have used that. I mean, I probably will use that instead of the one that has like, it's like a popcorn box that I cut out. So I can replace it now with a real magazine holder. Emptied that box, so I had to like shake out the dead flies that were living in there. Well, they were no longer living, they were dead. I'm just going through, some of these are, they're like little craft things. Oh my gosh, I have so much craft stuff. Please tell me I'm not alone here. Actually, I don't feel like I have that much craft stuff, but I do have like more than I use for sure. But I just decided I'm just going to have a couple shelves. I will put it all here on these shelves, and that is where the craft things will live. That box has things in it that like I don't know what to do with. Oh, and then I found pictures of me. You're welcome. I don't know when that was, like grade 3 probably. So that's memorabilia things, and that goes up top. Okay, and then I have paints over here. So they can go here with these craft things. We're almost there, you guys. We're almost there for today. Just rearranging a few of these. My shot is off, so I apologize. Obviously needed to like widen the shot a bit more, back up, something. It's hard when you're like in just one little room to get everything. Had some empty boxes. That's always great to have an empty box. Oh yeah, and then I found in this box there's like a cord for the Roku switch. So I was like, I don't know what to do with that. So I kept it because I wasn't really sure, and we still have that. So put it up there to deal with another day. But I did find another cord that I was like, I'm gonna get rid of that one. Oh, and then this DVD player thing that's broken, so it needs to go. I didn't keep it, did I? No. No. Oh, no, I did.
Found some dead mice. Time's up. Thank you guys so much for joining me. We are getting better and better as we're doing this. It's getting easier to throw things away as I go, so let that be a lesson for you. There's still a lot to do here. Some of it's just little, and some of it I just need to throw like a whole box away or something like that. And I don't know if my type A personality will let me, but I'm gonna try. So let's survey what we got done. This garbage bag just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and that's okay. All right, so we got memorabilia here on the top, school stuff, office supplies, paper things, and then over here we got some craft stuff. So just started sorting it, and yeah, just need to go through it. There's some books here that I just need to either put away or get rid of, some empty binders for school stuff, and boxes that I could probably get rid of what's inside. More papers. More papers. All right. To do this bookshelf next time. My overflowing receipts that definitely need to be done. And then, yeah, the rest of the desk. We're getting there though. So thank you for joining me. Little by little, we are making this office into something beautiful and peaceful. And, you know, I have a long ways to go, but I appreciate the push that I get from knowing that I'm going to post a video, and that just makes me be more true to how I want to be. So thank you guys. See you in the next one.